Hello everyone. Today we will discuss about pointers in C++. First of all, pointer is a derived data type which refers to the another data variable by storing the variable's memory address rather than data. Means it not basically it doesn't indicate the data or value. It always indicate the address of that value, where it is stored. So pointer is basically to point the address, not the data. So the second point which I have told already, that a pointer variable defines where to get the value of a specific data variable instead of defining actual data. Third point, pointers provide an alternative approach to access other data objects, and it is able to point to only one data type at the specific time. One data type means int, char, only one data type at the specific time. Now we will see the declaration, how to declare pointers. First of all, we have to write data type. After that, pointer variable with star, then pointer variable. So int star ptr. Here I have taken the ptr as variable name. You can give any variable name. Now ptr is a pointer variable. Int star ptr comma a. Ptr equal to ampersand a means this ptr basically contains the address of a. Now we will discuss about some pointers, void pointers, null pointers. First of all, void pointers. By the name suggests, this is generic pointers which refer to variables of any data type. But in null pointer, basically null pointers are not initialized in a program. Null means what? Null means 0. So pointers of any data type can be assigned with one value, that is 0, called null address. If the value will be 0, then null address. Okay, after that ptr++ means here, as we have taken the pointer variable name ptr, so ptr++ or ++ptr. This statement moves the pointer to the next memory address. After that, similarly ptr--, or --ptr. So moves to the previous memory address. Basically, we can't perform pointer arithmetic on variables which are not stored in contiguous memory locations. We can't perform pointer arithmetic on variables. I think it is clear to you. Then using pointers with arrays. Basically, pointer is one of the efficient tools to access elements of an array. So pointers are useful to allocate arrays dynamically. So the question is, what does it mean? Dynamically. Dynamically means user can decide the array size at runtime. Second point, to get this dynamically, here basically user use these type of functions like malloc, calloc, etc. If you have already studied C or data structures, then you are familiar with these functions. Okay, the syntax of pointers with arrays like int a bracket 40. here we have taken 40, means we will put 40 numbers. This is array, comma star ptr. This is pointer variable. So pointers with arrays here declared. Basically, what is array? Array means it refers to a block of memory space. And the memory addresses of arrays can't be changed. But in case of pointers, pointers do not refer to any section of memory. It contains of the pointer variables like memory addresses that it referred to, which can be changed. Okay. Now arrays of pointers. Previously we have told that pointers with arrays. Here we will say that arrays of pointers. It represents a collection of addresses. Arrays of pointers. So collection of addresses. An array of pointers point to an array of data items. Like if we will take some characters like char star ptr 10, means here arrays of pointers a comma b comma c dot 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 dot. Now function pointer. Function pointer means here the pointer will point the function. Like data type, first of all we will declare the data type, then star function name, means int bracket star add. This add is the function here. Then int x. We have taken some data like x. Okay. Now pointers to objects. Okay, here arrays of pointers, I forgot to tell some points, like basically by declaring these arrays of pointers, we can save a substantial amount of memory space. We can save. How? Because here we have represented a collection of addresses. So save some memory address. This point I have forgotten to tell. That's why here now pointers to objects. Basically here we can see that item x, here item is the class and x the object of this item class. Now item then star aptr, underscore ptr means here the pointer variable name is aptr, a underscore ptr. This is the pointer here. Okay, basically object pointers are useful in creating objects at runtime. And user can use this object pointer to access the public members of an object. Here item x, after that item star aptr equal to ampersand x, means this pointer variable is initialized with the address of x. Clear? I think it is clear to you. Then array of pointers to objects. Already we have discussed about array of pointers and pointers to objects separately. Now with the combination of array of pointers and pointers to objects, how to declare this? We will see that first of all class city. Then city star ptr 10 means array of 10 pointers to cities. Here city is the object, class is the class, one class name. Here we have given the name also the class. Okay, city is the object of this class. So city star ptr 10 means array of 10 pointers to cities objects. that's why here we have told that array of pointers to objects. Okay, I think some of the points of related to the pointers in C++ you have understood already. Please follow my next lecture to know about much more of pointers, because we will discuss about some this pointer and pointers to derived classes in the next lecture. Thank you for listening this lecture with patience.